My story.
My story.
My story is a place of hope and healing for all people, men, women, veterans, young adults, teenagers, and even children. Everyone, regardless of their social status or sexual orientation. It is a place of motivation and inspiration. My name is Grace Ngere, Suicide Awareness and Prevention Advocate. My story will talk about real life situations and real life stories because no one is immune to stress, depression, anxiety, and other mental health problems. And our stories resonate. In today's episode, welcome. My name is Grace Ngere, Suicide Awareness and Prevention Advocate, and this is my story. How was your holiday season? Would you say it was good or bad or ugly or none of those? Well, mine was both good and bad. Why, you may ask? Let me tell you my story. Generally, I love the holidays, especially because of the seasonal changes that come with most holidays. I love the environmental changes, the blossoming of flowers, plants, trees, the rains, the scalding sun in the summer because we get to wear all the fancy, cute little clothes that we love. The falling leaves and all the colorful changes on them, and the beautiful carpet of snow. Yes, I love snow. Its whiteness and all. I usually say that if heaven is gonna look like fresh snow covering the ground and the trees and mountains and everything, I better get myself up there then because it's gonna be really beautiful. So what I do is that I make sure to decorate my house with the theme of the season. Yeah, it just gives me some kind of joy besides the fact that I am exterior and interior designer who is self-proclaimed, that is. Anywho, how was my holiday bad and good at the same time? Well, the good was that I decorated, I cooked, I bought gifts, I received gifts too, and I spent quality time with my nuclear and extended family, and I even got to go out of state. In the middle of all this busyness, I got sick. It really put me down good, and within no time, I found myself not wanting to do anything. I just wanted to lay down in my bed. As the days went by, I felt groomier and groomiest. Is that even correct English? Anyway, I was in a bad, sad place. Thankfully, some higher power reckoning dawned on me. I realized where I was and an urge to be just thankful, even when I felt so unthankful, kept urging me on. I remember I posted this the other day, being grateful even when it feels not appropriate to be thankful. I listened to the little urge and nudge, and I literally woke up and started dancing with a grateful heart. I was me again. Imagine how quick we can fall into a deep and even find ourselves so deep down that we can barely come out of the deep without scraping ourselves so bad. I'm grateful that I realized where I was and where I was headed just in time. I found myself before it was too late. I am challenging you today. You better listen to that rescue little voice inside you. It is always right, that little voice, Find your notch. That notch will help you find you when you're headed the wrong way. Mine was to be grateful regardless. It is actually also okay to ask for help. If you cannot help find you by yourself and you realize that you're in a bad place, and thankfully we can tell when we are not okay mentally, especially during holidays, or like now we are out of the holidays and in a new year and transitioning to a new year, we might feel that we're in that bad place. Because why? Sometimes you feel like, oh, I am a failure. I did not do this year, and it's another year already. I did not accomplish this last year. There wasn't even enough time, we think sometimes. Oh, I am such a failure. I am a good for nothing fella. And you keep talking other negative talk and conversations in your head. How about you do this instead? Be thankful that you can realize that failure, then acknowledge it and accept it. And then be thankful that you're here and not in the hospital or in a position that you can't make things better. Be thankful you're here and grateful that you have another opportunity to make it good for you. And that is my challenge for you this 2023. And that is my story. What is your story? Thank you for watching and listening. And remember, enjoy the little joys of life.